There is a growing problem in nearly every school in America.
It's back to school for students, but not for some teachers who are leaving the profession in record numbers.
Teacher shortages were like a dam, and before the pandemic, we had a slow leak in the dam, and then it broke the dam wide open.
Every year, America's teachers are disappearing. Since the pandemic, over 280,000 teachers have left the workforce. We met Mallory, the founder of Reach University. She believes that we have an entire workforce of teachers hiding in plain sight, but they don't have their degree yet because the system is rigged against them.
Over 1 million people want to become teachers and are working every day in classrooms as paraprofessionals, but they can't become teachers because they cannot afford to earn their college degree.
Mallory's idea: provide free access to apprenticeship degrees to teaching aides, but it won't be easy. Reach University will be the fight of their lives.
This is incredibly challenging, but what I look forward to most, more than anything, is for my kids to see me put my tassel on the other side of my hat. Sorry.
There is no way that America is still around in 200 years if we do not take the time now to fix our American education system.
This is Stand Together Presents stories, ideas, and advice from changemakers tackling our biggest challenges.
Mallory's love for education began with the teachers that she met in the public school system.
Patty Lay was an English teacher at my high school and was also the head track and field coach and cross-country coach. What made Patty so special was that all of us, including people who were mediocre athletes at best, would walk in and feel like we had the potential to be something great if we were willing to be disciplined, if we were willing to work hard, no matter where we were starting.
As a teacher herself, Mallory witnessed the strength of the teaching aides already working in our schools.
Every day, 1.3 million paraprofessionals go into work in our public schools, and they are already working with kids. They love their students and they would be great teachers, but they can't become teachers because they're making minimum wage, and the idea of supporting their families while they go and pay for a college degree on nights and weekends does not make sense.
Bo? You about ready? Gotta go. I am a very busy mom of 4 kids. I wanted to teach 20 years ago, but life got in the way. When I was in college to teach, I went through a divorce, and I had to have a job to be able to take care of my kids. I had 18 months left before graduation when I had to leave. It was a tough decision to make, but not too tough because my kids always come first. Good morning. When my students found out that I was still a college student, they're like, "But you're old." Yes, I understand, but college doesn't have an age limit, kids. I've always been a Russellville Cyclone, from kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade, and it is amazing and exciting for me to one day be able to teach in this district.
Education in our country always assumed that people would either get a college degree or get trained through an apprenticeship. So the power here is having the two combined together and now having apprenticeship degrees. The bottom line is they're not only not taking on student loan debt, but they're actually getting paid to earn their college degree.
Mallory's toughest critics all ask the same question. If the degree is free, is it really challenging enough?
We have to maintain a certain level of quality because we're producing people who do really important work. They deserve to feel the pride that you feel when you struggle through something hard and you make it and you know that it meant something.
My life is busy, busy, busy. I'm spending 35 to 38 hours a week in class, on top of being a full-time mom. It can be very hard, but if this is what you really want, it's completely obtainable. What I learned about myself is I'm a lot stronger and a lot smarter than I give myself credit for. No matter what comes thrown at me, I can do it.
I think what makes Reach special is that when a student graduates our program, there is a job waiting for them in the community where they already live and in the building where they already work. And that means that on the really hard days where they have 2 midterms the next day, after they've already worked a full day and put their kids to bed, it's worth it to sit down and do the hard work because they know that that job is already there waiting for them.
Reach University has over 1,000 paraprofessionals in classes training right now, with a goal to have over 10,000 teacher apprentices in the next 4 years.
Education is just the beginning. The REACH model focuses on making apprenticeship degrees a mainstream option. Apprenticeship degrees hold the potential to change our nursing pipelines, our social worker pipelines. It was the opportunity to make sure that individuals can access any profession that they dream of and not let money be the thing that gets in the way.
What I look forward to most, more than anything, is for my kids to see me put my tassel on the other side of my hat. Sorry. Because this has been a journey, and one that I'm very proud of. It shows them that if Mom can, you can. And it doesn't matter how big that mountain is. We're gonna climb it together.
I have seen what great teachers do for their kids. And if we can get those individuals into every classroom and give them the respect and the resources that they deserve, if we can end teacher shortages once and for all, it's hard to put into words the life-changing potential that could have for our students and our schools.
Stand Together partners with changemakers tackling our biggest challenges. To see more stories, follow our channels. And to learn more about how you can partner with us, go to standtogether.org.